Yo, what's good? It's your big buddy Knock representing the Sleep Rockers. Shout out to everybody at the One Stop DJ Shop. Shout out to my folks at Thud Rumble and my sponsors at Wicked Audio. Man, so within the last couple of days, I really been getting blown up about my opinion and my thoughts on the new Technics 1200 MK7. And although I was not able to make it out to CES this year, I seen the unveils and I saw the press releases and all that kind of really cool stuff, but I really didn't dive into it yet. I don't really know all the functions. I don't know all the features, so I figure why not do a live reaction video and kind of give you guys my opinion on what's going on. So let's go ahead and pull up the video right here, courtesy of Panasonic at CES 2019, and let's go.
What's up? I'm Scratch Bastard, and I'm here rocking the brand new Technics SL1200 Mark 7 at CES 2019. The Technics 1200 is an iconic turntable for DJs. It's the first turntable I saved up money and bought for, and once I got them, I felt like I was a real DJ. It's nice to see them come back again with this Mark 7, which is a continuation in the series of their classic turntables. Let's have a look at what they've changed on this one. The first thing that comes to my mind is that it's got the detachable RCA, ground wire, and power cable features. This is great because that is a part that gets worn out on these workhorse turntables over time, and previously they were soldered in directly. On top, you've got a plus/minus 16 button here, beautiful black tone arm, all black everything basically. This thing is looking very good. A pop-up pilot light right there, a coreless direct drive. And what the difference is between this and previous ones is the previous direct drives had a bit of wow and flutter and cogging, which caused inconsistencies in the speed. This tightens that up, which is going to tighten up your mixes. It really continues the legacy of the original 1200s, which were the standard, and so it's nice to see the standard come back again.
Okay. Not bad. I mean, yo, shout out to the homie Scratch Bastard. They look premium, man. They look legit. I really like how it's true to the original design. It looks like a 12. It is a 12, therefore it must be a 12. Features. I would like to have seen ultra pitch. I feel like in 2019 there should have been ultra pitch, but that's okay. It's not mandatory, so that's okay. That's just personal preference, especially for scratch heads out there. It would have been nice to see ultra pitch. The motor has changed. I have heard people say that the old 1200s have, what did Scratch Bastard say, like cogging or whatever that is? I've heard about that. Shout out to my homie Ben Johnson at Delta Breeze Records in Sacktown. He's actually told me about a modification that you can do that eliminates that, and it doesn't sound terribly complicated. So it is cool that they address that with the MK7, and that's not going to be a problem from here on out with the brand new decks. I mean, it looks clean. It looks premium. Looks really nice. The flat black looks really nice. It's still like I don't know, man. It looks like a 12. What do you guys really want me to say? If I'm gonna nitpick this thing or give you my honest opinion, to wrap up, I guess the positivities about what I've seen is it's about time that they made the RCAs and power cord detachable, because as stated in the video and as every DJ who uses 1200s well knows, that's always been a pain in the ass. Those RCAs go out, bro, and you got to take them out. You got to solder in new ones. It becomes a problem. Now, I couldn't tell. I have to go back and look at the video, but I wonder if these turntables are internally grounded, or they still have a grounding cable. I would assume they're internally grounded, right? I mean, I don't know. I would have to go back and look at the video. But if I were to go ahead and really nitpick it, again, I would like to see an ultra pitch. Personally, I'm a straight arm kind of guy. It's just when it comes down to scratching and whatnot, I really would like to have seen a straight arm, or an option to either get it in straight arm or S arm. Again, this is just hit the showroom floor, so maybe when it does hit market, there might be some changes or some options. I'm not sure. but I'm just spitballing here. Um, they didn't talk about torque. I'm not sure what torque this thing has. If it's the standard torque that you'd expect from a Technics 1200, or they up the ante on that as well. So that's really interesting. And I think that, again, it looks like a very premium, well built turntable. But I'm hearing rumors that this thing's going to cost $900, $1,200. And for me personally, somebody who owns three sets of decks, I own a pair of M5Gs, I own a pair of TTXs, I own a pair of PDXs. Love them all. Love them all. They're all great. The M5Gs are just really, really nice and high end, and just man, the Cadillac of 1200s. And the TTXs are just beasts. They've been my workhorses for a very long time. And the PDX, man, just another beast, just beast of a turntable. Shout out to Vestax, R.I.P. my G. But yeah, man. So for somebody like me to consider picking up the new MK7s, um, it's not really rocking the features that I like. Like I said, man, it doesn't have the ultra pitch. I don't really know about the torque, so I can't confirm or deny that. But I feel like in 2019, there's so many things you could have done with it. And I get it. This is geared towards the purists, to the OGs, to the people who are in love with techniques in 1200s. I get that. I feel like I'm not that target audience. Although I very much do love my 1200s. Shout out to my homie Luke Scratch Rocker. But I gotta say, man, like, I also like the direction that DJing is going, how it's pushing the boundaries of creativity. And I'm not sure that the MK7s are going to do that. Now, if you're talking about a well built instrument that's going to last you a very, very, very long time, that's probably the way to go. But if you're talking about something that's really like pushing the envelope and taking the DJ world into a whole nother like chapter, I really don't feel like these are those decks. But then again, like I said, I feel like I'm not the target audience. If you were to approach me and say, "Yo, Knock, I just started DJing for I've been at it for about 5 years or so, and somewhere between like 5 and 2 years, and I've never owned a pair of 1200s. It's always been like my dream to go into a shop and buy a brand new pair of 12s, pop open the fresh box and set them up and just rock." I would say now's the time to do that. This is the time to do that, because you got some brand new MK7s that look really, really nice, and I'm sure they're going to be dope. But then again, if I was to have a real open conversation with someone that had that mind frame or that mind state, I would also say, well, you know what? You can find a really dope set of refurbs. Stokio sells them. A lot of people fix them up. My homie at Henry Customs, he makes 12s magnificent all the time. And I feel like they're a fraction of the price. Like, you're going to pay $900, $1,200 a pop per turntable, when I feel like you can get a really dope set of 12s that are super clean refurbs that have been taken good care of and probably been modified to have removable RCAs and be grounded and get rid of that little chugging issue or whatever. I feel like you can find a pair of those really good condition for like $800 to $1,000, give or take, whatever. So there's that. And then there's also the argument, well, this is 2019. We got turntables that do all kinds of craziness. They got all kinds of performance options, and they got all kinds of MIDI capabilities, and they play music and scales and notes, and they got little colored pads. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We'll get to that. We'll get to that turntable in the next reaction. But I mean, there's stuff like that going around, and that stuff is like a fraction of the price, man. Again, like, we can sit here and argue legacy versus build quality versus technology versus capability, and we can get all messy about all that kind of craziness. We can fanboy out and talk shit to each other, or we can just be realistic about it and be like, yo, at the end of the day, it's all about you, the user, the DJ, your personal preference. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think the new 1200 MK7s look dope. I would love to get my hands on them. Hopefully, I make it out to NAMM and I can very well do that. But in the meantime, my honest opinion, based on the video that we just watched, they look solid, man. They look dope. It's Techniques. They got the legacy. They got the experience. They got the quality. So there's really not much to gripe about, man, other than personal preference kind of stuff. So yo, let me know what's good in the comments below. You feeling the new MK7s? What's your favorite turntable? What was the turntable that really stuck out to you? And what are you rocking on? Maybe let me know what your wish list of features would be for the MK7. I don't know. Maybe it's the perfect deck for you. Who knows? Let me know what's good. Hit the like, subscribe, the bell, the heart, the share. Hit all that kind of good stuff because it helps out me. It helps out the channel. I'm able to keep creating dope new videos. And we're just going to keep it rocking, man. So until now, or until then, they say until then. Until then, it's your big buddy Knock. Thanks for rocking with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.